Topic 2: the regions of the world and their marketing environments. When you consider the world beyond the borders of your own country, you are faced with a kaleidoscope of ethnic groupings, cultural orientations, levels of sophistication, professional aspirations, and lifestyles. How are you to navigate through the sea of impressions and develop an orderly approach to launching your company's name and products in foreign markets? Although no two markets are the same, people have grown accustomed to referring to a number of broad market regions which display similar characteristics and tendencies. The countries making up such regions, which include Latin America, Europe, and the Middle East, form logical groupings with distinctive geographical features. Most people know, for example, that the Middle East offers relatively infertile terrain, searing heat in the summer months, and temperate conditions for the rest of the year. Europe, on the other hand, offers a much more varied natural environment, with mountains, plains, lakes, and rivers to a lesser or greater extent, depending on the country's latitude and longitude. In order to illustrate the differences between the marketing environments of different parts of the world, we will examine 4 specific regions, namely Anglo-Saxon countries, Europe, the Middle East, and the Far East. Anglo-Saxon countries include the United Kingdom and former British colonies such as Australia, New Zealand, the United States, and Canada. Although these countries are to be found in different areas of the world, they nevertheless share the same language and cultural and religious heritage. This helps to set them apart from other market groups. The British, however, are very different to the Americans, who in turn respond and behave differently from the New Zealanders. As potential markets, the Anglo-Saxon countries are first world, sophisticated, competitive, and relatively open to new ideas. Europe is an industrialized region which boasts a high level of technological advancement and economic activity, helped by a strong work ethic and traditionally conservative attitude to life. Despite Europe's impressive economic integration efforts, the region is still characterized by distinct language and cultural groupings, although Europeans typically speak 2 or 3 different languages. From a marketing point of view, Europe's extensive technical and environmental standards are often significant barriers to entry. The Middle East boasts a large proportion of the world's oil reserves and is home to immeasurable wealth. It consists of countries such as Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Kuwait, and the United Arab Emirates, and largely reflects an Arabic culture and adherence to Islamic traditions. Israel and Lebanon would also be classified as Middle Eastern countries, although their religious orientations are primarily Jewish and Christian respectively. To the Arab culture, Islam is not just a religion, but rather a way of life and the reason for human existence. For example, it underlies social and family relationships, the legal environment, and the conduct of business. The Far East embraces a vast geographical area and a wide range of cultural groupings, each with elaborate histories and traditions. Doing business with this region exposes you to an interesting blend of Eastern values or spiritual principles and Western business practices. While Western society tends to stress self-control of personal destiny and individual initiative, Far Eastern societies traditionally uphold family and group cohesion, conformity, and national pride. Japan is the most industrialized nation in the Far East region, with South Korea, Taiwan, Singapore, and China-Hong Kong putting in impressive economic performances in recent years, although they are, strictly speaking, still developing countries. Other countries such as Malaysia and Thailand, though not in the same league as the NICs, are progressive in their approach to business, particularly manufacturing. They are important markets for many of the world's raw material suppliers. Finally, the People's Republic of China, which for many years was a closed and ominous citadel of communism. However, in a relatively short period of time, overhauled its economic system in line with WTO membership requirements, and today offers enormous potential to marketers around the world.